Yeah,
Because
I was gaping before the porn started.
because I know that I'm gonna ask you this: is the sex better since porn or before?
I think honestly, maybe it's gotten better because we've been able to be a lot more creative with it through our fans and also through ourselves, like us watching more porn and kind of seeing what other people do, but creating our own thing out of it. Like, oh, they're doing that, we can top that. We could do so much better. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
being
but
creative. Like I take, we do a lot of psychedelics and stuff, and then we, in the middle of that trip or later on, we'll start fucking, and it gets like super intense, and then you just kind of know what we're capable of, and get cool ideas for later, and it just kind of transcends from there. I mean, we did this. I don't know if you've seen it, but this Halloween video that we entered in for Pornhub, which I didn't know it was all like. I thought it was actually judged by like professionals, not like just how many fans you have, which was whatever. But we did this crazy video. It was all black light. We had like that graveyard smoke. I built this whole contraption where like cum was like coming from the ceiling for like 30 minutes. So it just like she just came on while she was playing with herself for, I think it was a half an hour video.
Yeah,
it was
it's
super
really
fucking
intense.
cool,
It's amazing.
It never really blew up, but it just like she was just came on for.
I think that was the first start, like the first creative, awesome video, and that we were like, okay, now we know we can do this now for
God,
sure.
The birthday anal one. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was a mess.
Cream everywhere and all the holes.
Yeah, I think I saw one where like she was just, I don't know if y'all had milk in the pussy or what. She was just, it was just coming out.
Yeah,
it was all over her face.
With the recent one?
I think so. It's one of the. Let me see. I was looking at it. It's it was with the fuck machine and.
Yeah, no, that's new. That was a custom that we just did.
So yeah, that's come.
Yeah, no, it's cool because our regulars just give us kind of carte blanche to do what we choose. Like they make one every month or whatever. I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this, and just, I was like, hey, let's try this shit out, and that's just, the cum lube.
Yeah, because I think y'all doing porn actually makes the relationship and the marriage stronger and even more fun. Because if y'all did porn, y'all might not try as much shit as y'all have done if y'all wasn't doing porn. You feel what I'm saying? So do you think that porn intensified your marriage and even made it better in some ways?
Yeah, I do. Like I said, it's helped us to be able to expand what we like and also to grow together, and to bond, So it helped us bond on many different levels, I guess. Kind of figuring out what we like truly like with each other, and not having to worry about being uncomfortable or it being weird, because we, like you said, like we both know our boundaries, and but we're also always willing to take it like a little bit further. We'll try like a little bit further, but yeah,
we have the same. I mean, maybe not all the way, but we have a lot of the same sex at home. Just when we're hanging out partying, it's not like we pull out all the strings just for the shoots.
Yeah, I kind of figured that because I was going to ask, do y'all ever have boring sex, just maintenance sex? Is that even a such thing in your marriage?
What do they call that? That's funny. The lazy lean over in bed.
Yeah.
On your side, sometimes like we've been partying all night. Like, I get still like we're both kind of still there. Like we're watching TV in the bed. We're just tired. We're like, all right, just roll over. Just on your side or something, just to get that last one out because you can't sleep. But
come one more time.
Other than that, yeah, we're pretty wild.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't think vanilla sex is even y'all vocabulary right about now, because I think it would be boring for y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Period. Because y'all do it because y'all already were doing freaky shit to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
But then at the point that now y'all also exhibitionists, so it's another heightened turn on when you're being filmed and people watching it.
Oh, absolutely.
So like when we do shrooms, sometimes that's it's more of a connection thing. We'll have like more like no toys, just like on the ground, just like kind of tribal, like you know what I mean. It's more of a romantic kind of connection sometimes than fucking her face and stuff, and with like a dildo or what I mean. It's like it's more intimate than. So we have a good balance.
Yeah. Now, with that being said, do y'all? Because you always have people talk about spicing up the marriage and things to do to spice up the marriage. To me, your marriage is already spicy, so it's kind of like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I might have married couples listening now. What's some of the things that married couples can do to spice up their sex life and make it intriguing? Because a lot of times people get bored with each other sexually, even in a marriage. So go ahead.
I think that one, like a start to it, is creating an ambiance and sort of setting the mood. So if you can set the room up with lights or candles and put on a music that you guys both like and are into and party to,
but also just like getting is like kind of hanging out before, like we at the pool, we kind of talk and just bullshit with each other, and we it's like we were talking about this before we even got on the phone with you, was people kind of forget why they're there to begin with, why they went on date 1, date 2, date 3, why they fucked for the first time. They get so wrapped up in like the fights they've had or the kids or whatever it is, bills, whatever there could be issues are, that they completely forget about why they got together to begin with. So I think it's really just about like hanging out, talking, having a good time,
and connecting.
Yeah, because a lot of time when a man cheats, he cheats with a freak per se. You know what I'm saying? Usually, because I had this conversation, like women like, well, why do men cheat? I said, well, we are physical creatures. It's not emotional for us. For us, love for us is fucking you. That's how we show our love. We show our love physically. We can tell you we love you, but we can show you when we give you the dick. So I'm pretty sure he agreed with me on that. So and it's to the husband, a lot of men they want a freak and they want a wife. You have both. So talk to guys who don't want their wives to be as freaky and why that's not a good move.
I think you can get there. I think it's just about kind of not easing into it. And if I don't know, man, for a guy, I would just start being like the best fucking husband ever. You know what I mean? And making her happy and be like, hey, I'm gonna give you like a lady week or whatever. I do everything, relax and like, I just kind of take her to dinner, then be romantic with her. And I think it would just escalate from there naturally. Then like, hey, I'm gonna tie up tonight out of the fucking blue. You know what I mean? Especially if it's been a marriage for a long time, that there's loss of connection. I think it's just, making her feel happy and feel wanted and feel.
Yeah, because a lot of women because I would hear the conversation because this is the age of the women. Women making money, they're building careers. They're not housewives anymore. And the conversation is always, how do a man show up in her life? And I always said he has to fucking first show the fuck up, and you figure it out when he gets there. Period. And so it's kind of like y'all have the sex going with the marriage. How do y'all keep the closeness, the intimacy there? Because I know y'all might fuck, but at some point y'all do make love.
Sure.
So how do y'all keep the intimacy there so that that won't get lost, because that can get lost within a marriage, especially